Hello, my name is nOOb, and I will be running you through the safety precautions with the computer environment. Now, the first thing that we must take into account is the computer itself. It is big, it is heavy, which is a hazard right there, because heavy things are always dangerous. Now, you must make sure that you are liable to lift your computer. A lot of people try to lift their computer and they end up having back problems because of this. Now, my suggestion is to get someone to help you lift it if you're not capable. And there is another method of mechanical lifting, which is a machine-based machine that basically picks up the computer for you and carries it around. Another thing is eating and drinking next to a computer. A lot of people think that that's wrong. Well, me, myself, I don't think it's wrong because I eat near my computer all the time. But it is also a hazard because, well, it's not really a hazard, it's a danger. Because you can, if you spill drink into electrical appliances, which your computer runs by electricity, you may end up getting either shock, which will near lead to your death. Too many cords connected to one outlet of a power system is dangerous, because if you have too many cords, they get tangled up, they get heat, they get hot, and usually, yeah, it's dangerous. But the two main factors that I'm going to discuss are about anger management and leaning back on your chair in an appropriate method, which will cause serious back problems. Right now, I'm going to show you two animations that I have created, starring me, of course, and the things that you shouldn't do after. So here they are. Oh my god, no!
What the?
Okay, let's stop it right there. Now, what did you see wrong with that bit of animation? You've seen a person go off his head because of one simple little mistake with his work. He ended up picking up the monitor and pivoting it out of the window, coming down and hitting someone directly on the head, killing them instantly. Now, that is a sign of anger management. Now, it's a national cause with computers these days, and a lot of gamers usually get it, and a lot of people, business people, doing their work and everything. I know it's very frustrating and everything, but that must be addressed because it is an OH&S issue. Okay, let's have a look at what he could have done to prevent this from happening. Okay, he could A, buy a stress ball. When squeezed, releases a lot of tension, frustration with computers and everything, and it is a great little tool. I think it's about $2 at the shop. He could have B, punched himself or punched the wall, or C, just smashed his computer up there instead of throwing it out of the window. But he didn't, did he? He chose to throw it out of the window, ending up not knowing the consequences of his actions after it, and ended up killing someone in the process. Like they say, they don't call me nOOb for nothing. Okay, now let's see what could have happened from him to prevent that from happening. A chair is designed with 4 legs. 4 legs must be flat on the ground, not on 2 legs, not on 3, but on 4. That there is a serious OH&S issue because of the fact that if you fall off your chair, you can do very bad spinal injuries, which will give you permanent back damage for the rest of your life. I know a lot of people do it, it's a very big issue, and that also must be addressed. Okay, let's have a look at some things that he could have done. He could have A, went to the shops and bought some of those metal hook things that can hook your chair to the floor from moving. I think they're about under $5, something like that in the shops. He could have at least took his computer with him to slow the impact of his fall, Or C, he could have just kept his 4 legs on the floor and that wouldn't have happened in the first place. Well, I think that's about it for OHS in a computer environment. I hope you got a lot of information out of this, and I hope that you take into account when you're setting up a computer environment in the future, and you work off these, because they really will save your life in the long run. My name's nOOb, and thank you very much. Have a good night.